Glimpses of Bharda, past and present. The past. One historic evening towards the end of 1890, two young university graduates, Jalbai Bharda and Kekuba Mirzban, sat on a bench under the dim flicker of a gas lamp, discussing the educational trends of the time. At that glorious moment, the germ of a seed was sown, which blossomed forth into an institution which has been unobtrusively catering to the educational needs for the last 125 years. The Bharda New High School, originally known as the New High School, was founded by Mr. Jalbai Bharda and Mr. Kekuba Mirzban. It opened its doors to the young seekers of knowledge on 3rd January 1891. The school was a cosmopolitan group comprising of students from the lowest to the highest strata of society. Within a few months, the number increased to 900, and it went on from strength to strength until it reached its peak in 1928. It had 2,600 students of English and Gujarati medium. Mr. Jalbai Bharda was from a very respectable family of Daman. From his early age, he was very studious and took every opportunity to further his studies. He was privately educated till matriculation and later joined the Elphinstone College of Bombay. In 1886, he topped the BA examination. On 1st January 1891, he entered into a partnership with the co-founder of the new high school, Mr. Kekuba Mirzban. In the words of the father of our nation, "Oh, I know Bharda New High School is one of the best schools in Bombay. Jalbai Bharda was indeed a great educationist. When I was in jail in 1921-22, I read with great interest his book on astronomy and learnt a great deal from it." This purely reflects that the fame of our founder, Jalbai Bharda, as an educationist had attracted the attention of even Mahatma Gandhi. This great educationist departed from this planet on 18th July 1921. As a personal tribute to him, his lifelong partner, Mr. Kekuba Mirzban, renamed the school the Bharda New High School, thus perpetuating Jalbai's memory with the school he loved so well and had so long worked for. Mr. Kekuba Mirzban, the co-founder of a prestigious school, was from a well-known literary family. His father was a well-known Urdu scholar and his grandfather was a great Persian scholar with a number of works to his credit. He graduated from the Bombay University in 1890. After the death of his co-founder, Mr. Mirzban carried on the burden of running the school with the help of his two sons, Mr. Behram Mirzban and Mr. Rustum Mirzban. Mr. Kekuba Mirzban passed away on 4th August 1933. Mr. Behram Mirzban, the elder son of Mr. Kekuba Mirzban, born on 19 September 1897, joined our school as a teacher in 1921. In 1933, he became the joint principal with his younger brother Rustam. He was a good teacher who took keen interest in cricket, sports, scouting, boxing, dramatics, physical drill, and gymnastics. Cricket was his most favorite activity. The architect of this great institution passed away on 27th May 1980 during the year of the 90th anniversary of our school. Mr. Rustum Mirzban was born in 1905. He had an artistic temperament and loved fine arts. He had done his BA honours in 1925 and then joined the family institution. He had keen interest in school debates and cricket and a real passion for dramatics and elocution. He had inherited his father's cherished legacy of the Shakespearean declamatory competition. He trained and guided the students with wholehearted devotion. He appreciated both Western classical as well as light music. He passed away on 27 July 1995. Mr. Adimullah, the grandson of Mr. Kekuba Mirzban, joined the school as assistant principal in 1948. In 1958, he became the joint principal and later the principal of our school. Under his tenure, we became the first school in Bombay to have RSP, which was recognized by the traffic department. The RSP was empowered to stop traffic and report offending vehicles for suitable action. In 1954, the Bharda New High School, which was until then a proprietary concern, was converted into a trust school and has been managed by the Bharda Mirzban Educational Trust ever since. In December 1966, the school was able to buy the building where it had seen the light of the day 75 years ago, thus fulfilling one of the cherished dreams of our beloved founders. The year 1975 heralded a change in the pattern of education in our state. The 10 plus 2 plus 3 system was introduced and junior colleges were established, both in schools and colleges. Our school was one of the few schools which was recognized as a junior college for science and commerce. For the first time in the history of this institution, girls entered the portals of what was till then a purely boys' institution. In order to cater to the highest standard of science education, both at the school and at the junior college level, chemistry and biology laboratories were commissioned. True to its motto, Ever New, the school has been a pioneer in a number of educational activities that include the following: Shakespearean declamatory competition, selection of best boys by the staff and students, drawing as a part of the curriculum, school museum, lantern lectures, provident fund for staff members, medical inspection, the first school-based scout group, school museum, road safety patrol, Interact Club, first school to hold vocational guidance conference and exhibition and make vocational guidance a part of the curriculum. The school also had its own band unit, music class and gymnasium. Our other extracurricular activities included karate, boxing, Western orchestra, scouting and cubing, junior Red Cross, debating union, literary union, science club, NCC, naval wing, bugle and fifth band. We have among our alumni architects, legal luminaries, boxers, athletes, eminent surgeons, doctors, physicians, cricketers, sportsmen, actors, and persons connected with the show business, people who have played leading roles in social service. Indeed, is an immensely incredible achievement to give Mumbai 15 of its mayors. Our school has always given great importance to all games and sports. We firmly believe that character of the young is developed on the playing fields. We have won the Harris Shield Senior Championship 22 times and the Giles Shield Junior Championship 9 times. Mr. Vijay Merchant, Keki Tarapor, Polly Umrigar, Rusi Surti, R.J.D. Jamshedji, Nari Contractor, and Bodhi Kunderan were the 7 old boys who played for India in official test matches. Mr. Vijay Merchant, Polly Umrigar, and Nari Contractor had captained India in test matches. Our school is thus proudly referred to as the nursery of cricket in India. Mr. Sudhir Thakurse has won innumerable accolades in table tennis. After Mr. Adimullah, Madam Banu Kama became the president of Bharda Marzaban Educational Trust. She was the backbone of our institution. She taught music and conducted vocational guidance sessions. She guided students to resolve their educational and behavioral issues and make career choices. She was also an active member of the Scouts group. Her support and guidance to the institute fortified us immensely. Mrs. Pooja Kumar was the principal during the period 1993 to 2009. The present. A glimpse of the achievements of our school from 125 years of its inception. At the helm, we have Mr. Mansharji Kama, the President of the Bharda Marzaban Educational Trust, Dr. Willie Kama, Mr. Kersi Treasurywala, Mrs. Dilnar Ahmadullah, and Mrs. Sharnaz Nalwala. The principal of the school, Mrs. Vanita Lewis, the guiding star of the school. And the staff that molds the Bharda boys to become achievers. The school at present has 4 sections: the pre-primary, primary, secondary, and higher secondary. We feel extremely delighted to state that we have continued the legacy of our founders by using the latest technology to impart education through the use of smart boards, computers, science laboratories, and AV rooms. Our sporting continues. We conduct the athletic sports, aquatic sports, indoor and outdoor inter-house and inter-school competitions to inculcate sportsmanship spirit in our young minds. Our school has one of the best band units in Mumbai. We train our young heads to hone their literary skills through debate, elocution, quiz, dramatics, chorus poetry, recitation, training sessions, and competitions. Our fantastic four clubs, namely the Interact, Road Safety Patrol, Social Service, and Scouts, persistently function to reach out to the masses. They visit old age homes, orphanages, rural schools, thus inculcating value building and character strengthening. We also tap the creative talents through various competitions such as talent contest, dramatics, western music, dance, fancy dress competitions. Best from waste, project making, salad decoration, art and craft, to name a few. Every religious and national festival is celebrated with fervor as one family. In-house counseling is provided to guide students to face the cutthroat competition and challenges as well as to choose a suitable career path and resolve the academic or emotional issues. The school releases an annual school magazine every year to showcase the writing skills of the pupils and activities of the school. We take this opportunity to deeply express our gratitude to our founders, past principals, and staff, the Bharda Mirzaban Trust, current principal and staff members, alumni, students, and their parents, all who have walked with the school along its glorious journey to celebrate its 125th birthday. Thank you for all the good wishes, help, and cooperation. We hope to make another epoch landmark, the bicentenary. We were ever new in the past, we are ever new in the present, and we shall always be ever new in the future.